Hey guys, Hedgeman54 here to give you another commentary on a recent 1v1 game I had. So I'm in the bottom left, playing as Zerg as usual, red Zerg, and my opponent in the top right is a blue Terran. Now, I had seen Zergling rushes before, and like I said earlier, they don't work for the most part, but you know what, I'm going to try it anyway. So, as you can see, I'm not building anything. I'm at 7 drones right now, and as soon as I get 200 minerals, I go straight for the spawning pool. And so I think I do one more drone, and then an overlord, and then I just go for 3 zerglings, or 3 sets of zerglings. And now, as you can see, he's doing the typical Terran build, which is get a supply depot up on the ramp, then he's going to build a barracks, and then another supply depot, effectively blocking it off. Of course, he can still access it as he can lower his supply depots. But yeah, the whole point is I'm going to try and get there before he has a chance to block it off. But he sends his SCV to come scout me. Let me speed it up a little bit. And I'm sending my overlord out, but he's not even going to get there fast enough. Alright, see, I'm going for the 3 sets of zerglings right now. As his SCV comes in, scouts me. Pretty sure it's obvious that I got a quick spawning pool, and he's still building his barracks, and I get my zerglings out. I kind of try and kill the SCV, but obviously my main goal is to get to the ramp as fast as I can. He's going to try and divert me, I guess, but I keep at least 4 going and leave 2 to finish him, and then send him off with the others. And as you can see, he's already got that supply depot up before I can even get there. He's building it, and he's about to get a marine out, and yep, I cannot get through. This is just a suicide mission. My zergling, I can only get 3 zerglings at most DPSing that thing down, and it's not going to be up. And yeah, he's just going to repair it. So zerglings are pretty much screwed. Managed to kill his SCV, so now I got zerglings sitting outside his base. I end up just leaving them there in case he sends units out. I actually try and bring my overlord around to maybe entice him to try and get bring his marines out so I can kill him. He only brings his marine up to the cliff to try and kill it, doesn't leave his base. But as you can see, he's going for another barracks, and he's going for a reactor here. Reactors allow you to build units, 2 units at a time, so you can mass really fast. And now he's going for a 3rd barracks, triple barracks, to try and pump marines out. He's going to end up getting reactors for all 3. Maybe as a defense, because he thought I was going to try and mass zerglings against him. I'm not sure. But once I see my zergling rush failed, I'm going to try and rebuild my economy, since I only had like 7 drones on at the time. So now I'm at a huge disadvantage because I'm trying to rebuild my drones back at my base. I mean, I never even bothered to get gas, and so I had to get those extractors up. So like I said, I'm just going to leave those zerglings there. He's massing marines. He's only got 1 refinery, so he's not really trying to tech up or anything. He doesn't even go for a factory this game. He's going for, like I said, reactors on triple barracks. Gonna pump marines out, which is bad for me because I'm not prepared for this at all. I start teching up. I figure I could go for hydralisks, as hydralisks are very effective against both marines and marauders, whereas roaches are effective against marines, but they'll get decimated by roaches. So now he's sending his marines out on the offensive, and my zerglings are here. They're going to end up getting slaughtered, and I'm going, oh shit, he's got a lot of marines, and I have effectively nothing. So then I start spamming zerglings. Yeah, there I go. And yeah, I'm really worried at this point that he's just gonna bring a bunch of marines and mow me down. Now I've got my hive at this point, so I'm gonna go for a hydralisk stand in the back of my base. He's checking my expansion. I don't have anything there yet. And I stupidly let my overlord get killed right there, because I was trying to lay down creep so my zerglings can have some more running room. And I'm going to try and keep him with my Zerglings and my Queen. It would be a tough fight if my Queen gets into it, but he's going to stay on the outside of my creep, so my Queen is neutralized basically, because the Queen moves so slow off the creep that it's not really going to do much. So I'm trying to stay on the creep, he's trying to stay off the creep, and he continues to send Marines, and I'm just trying to fight them off while staying on the creep. And I got my Hydralisk Den up by now, but I still haven't built any. I'm just worried about trying to keep these Marines away from my base. And now he brings all his other Marines, mows me down, and eventually kills my Queen. That was bad on my part. So now I start building up as many Hydralisks as I can, because I know they like maybe 4 or 5 Hydralisks can take this pretty easily. So he's trying to mow down my lair, or my lair at this point, and I'm just trying to prevent him from killing my lair. So I send drones out as like a distraction. He's pretty worried about he's pretty careful about his Marines, so he likes to move them around with any threat nearby. So I eventually get my Hydralisks out and see how they just decimate his Marines. Yeah, like 2 or 3 hits, his Marines are gone. And so now he's running away. And meanwhile in his base, again, all he has are barracks. Not even a second refinery. Now at this point, okay, I lost a whole bunch of drones. I got a few Hydralisks. So my options are, do I stay on the defense or do I go on the offense? At this point I figure, okay, he's got mostly Marines, I've got some Hydras, I think I can take him. So I try and go attack his base, see if he's got an expansion up, because I figure I can take that. What I like about Zerg is they heal over time. Like my Hydralisk says, they're walking over to his base, they're healing while his units are not. And right when I get there, he's building up his expansion. He leaves his Marines out to try and defend it, but again, just my few Hydralisks are able to kill his Marines. You saw he tried to, I don't know why he did that, he tried to bring his Marines up into my Hydralisk's face. I guess he figured that would help him, but it really didn't. So now I'm trying to take out his supply depot to get through to his base. And made quick work of his Marines. So now I figure, okay, I'll take out his supply depots really quick so he can't build anymore, because he's just spamming Marines at this point. And he's not going to kill me just with like pumping, 1 or 2 Marines out. My Hydralisk will kill him every time and continue regenerating. So I kill his supply depots off. At this point, yeah, he's got, if you look at his supply, 19 out of 19. He's at full supply and he can't build any Marines. And I just start taking out his barracks, and then I figured, okay, I'll take out his reactors just so he can't build 2 at a time. And then he quits. So I guess I got kind of lucky on that one. But as you can see, Hydralisks are very effective against Marines and Marauders. So if you can, get them against Terran.